Hello guys, welcome back to another video. You have a guess what this video is. You got it? No, I don't think you got. It is so riddles you must solve to survive. So we're gonna do that today. Let's watch a video of that. Get to it. So make sure to subscribe and like if you're new. If you like this video, I'll do another video. So first one, we're gonna get into it. Starting fire.
Okay, stay with me here. You are running down a corridor with 3 doors looming ahead of you.
Yes.
You hear the blood-chilling sounds of a vampire, mad scientist, and mutant animals all chasing after you. You have to choose one of the doors right away. The sounds are getting closer and closer, and boo, gotcha! Do you have the quick problem-solving skills to survive any dire situation? Well, take this test and find out. Hey, keep track of how many you get right. Your results will be at the end.
You have to do something.
Number 1, a vampire attack. A hungry vampire is following you on a lonely street one dark night. Suddenly, you see a house with its door wide open and decide to hide there. The vampire can't enter your shelter, but is patiently waiting outside. However, you still have some hope. There are 3 tunnels leading out of the house, but inside the first tunnel, there's molten lava. The walls of the second tunnel keep closing every 10 seconds, crushing everything that gets inside. As for the third tunnel, its floors are so rotted and weak that the slightest weight will collapse them and send you falling down into an abyss. What should you do? You have 10 seconds to figure it out.
Right, so what will we do? First one's lava and malt, I think. Second one closes like every 2 seconds. And the third one, if you step on it, it just falls. So, right. Let's just check that.
The slightest weight will collapse them and send you crushing everything that leading out of the house. But inside the first tunnel, there's
What? I guess go back to
There's molten lava. The walls of the second tunnel keep closing every 10 seconds, crushing everything that gets inside. As for the third tunnel, its floors are so rotted and weak that the slightest weight will collapse them and send you falling down into an abyss. What should you do? You have 10 seconds to figure it out.
Right. So honestly, I don't know where that tunnel where it breaks leads to, because I don't know what that word means. But the second one, I'm going with that, because you can't go in lava, and you can't go with the one that cracks you and just fall down and die. So I'm going with the second one, because it closes every 10 seconds. It could be, yeah, I'm saying something, because you don't know how big it is, so, yeah. I'm going with that. Three, 2, 1, and go.
Hey, just wait till morning.
Oh, yeah.
Vampires can't stand daylight, and your pursuer will have to leave you alone.
That's so
Number
stupid.
2, a virus. A terrible virus broke free from a laboratory, and now all animals and plants on Earth are mutating at a horrifying speed. You've been trying to find the solution, but instead got trapped in a lab where it all started. There are 3 doors you can escape through. Are you starting to see the pattern? But behind the first one, there are some aggressive flesh-eating cacti. The second door hides hundreds of extremely poisonous bees, and the third door prevents an attack from now fire-breathing cheetahs. Which door can lead you to freedom? Use your 10 seconds wisely.
Right. So, I don't think it's one of them one waiting ones, because if it is, I'm not happy. But I think I'll go with the one on the far left, number 1, because the cactuses can't move, so, yeah, you didn't mention that. And the bees look like they're going to poison you, you die. the tigers, you're just... Could be the tigers, but... Right, I'm going with the normal one. One more right so far. Jungle cactuses, just got me. And maybe stay out.
You can get out of there alive if you choose the first door.
Yes!
Even though the cacti eat flesh, they're still plants and
Yes.
can't move.
Okay,
so
I got
you
it
can
right.
easily get around them.
Got it right.
Number 3, which lever?
1 point.
This time you've been captured by a mad scientist. He's probably the one who came up with that last virus. Anyway, he's locked you in a cage, but he left you a chance to escape. All you have to do is choose one of 3 levers on the wall next to you. The first lever lets hungry wolves into the cage. The second fills the cage with water. And the third lever sends a mechanism at the top of the cage crashing down toward the floor, threatening to squish you like a bug. Ew! Which lever should you opt for to survive?
Right. So number 2 I'm feeling. But you could just wait in there. A hungry wolf. Wait. Hungry wolf. That would it eat you? Can't get in the cage though. Number 2, water. But the cage has got gaps in it, so the water won't do anything really. And the rock would just... I don't know, I'm just gonna go with the dog. I'm just guessing as well because I don't have a clue. You can't wait there because you'll just die with no food or drink. So,
Your only choice is the second lever. Yeah, it's supposed to fill the cage with water, but all the liquid will flow out through the bars of the cage. The scientist should have thought that one through a little better. Number 4, a persistent...
how is that supposed to get you out the cage? Nah, that is... I'm confused.
pursuer. So, remember the vampire you managed to escape from some time ago? Bad news. It's nighttime again, and he's back on your trail. You managed to get to a room with not 1, not 2, but 3 buttons. When you press the first one, a bolt of lightning will strike the vampire. By pressing the second button, you'll make the room fill with treasures, golden and silver coins, dishes, and jewelry. You'll be able to hide among them. And the third button will point several lenses, concentrating sunlight at the vampire. Which button should you press? Think fast, he's coming.
Like, oh, I pause it. I'm just going with 3 because the light was burning. So... Oh, 2 could work.
Lightning won't kill the vampire, and there's no sunlight at night. But silver hurts vampires when they touch it. So hiding in those silver coins is the best idea.
Oh, what the...
Number 5, the dive of your life. You're diving in the ocean when you come across a beautiful underwater cave network.
Nice.
But soon enough, you get yourself lost and end up with just 3 tunnel exits to choose from ahead. In the first, you see a huge basking shark with a mouth big enough to gulp you up like a peanut. The second is swarming with box jellyfish, the most venomous species in the world. The third tunnel is extremely long, and your oxygen tank probably won't make the journey. So, which tunnel do you choose? Your 10 seconds start now.
Right. So I'm actually kind of confused in this one. Well, a shark. It won't attack you. It could. Jellyfish definitely sting you. You're just poison and die. And your oxygen will just run out because of the pressure. So I'm just gonna go with shark, you know. I'm risky, and if I don't get it right, I'm upset. Yeah. I'm gonna shark. I might be wrong, you know, but we'll see.
Go with the first tunnel.
Yep.
Despite their huge size and scary sounding name, basking sharks are totally harmless to humans.
I knew it. Yeah, I knew it though. So, Nah, there was a shark, it's obvious. Better not be another advert.
Number 6, an escape plan. You're locked in a room. Again? You really should be more careful. And guess what? Yes, one of 3 doors is your escape route. Behind the first door, there's a crocodile that hasn't eaten for 2 years. The second door hides a lion that's been hungry for almost 2 weeks. And behind the third door, there's a red-hot desert. Which door leads to freedom?
You could just wait. Well, the crocodile hasn't eaten for 2 years. Crocodiles eat humans, right? Right. Yeah, I think crocodiles eat humans. Been hungry for almost 2 weeks. I mean, I could live with it. Would it eat a human? Lions don't eat humans. Right, so I'm going with red hot desert. Well, you're lost in there for like a day, mate. I don't see what. I'm going with the lion. If it's a desert attack. But lions probably won't let you. This has to be nice for them time.
Well, before you assume those predators are long gone after starving like that, think again. Crocodiles can go up to 3 years without food, and lions can do the same for 2 weeks. So yeah, they're still alive, and you must look absolutely delicious to them. Just wait till the desert cools off at night and leave through the third door. Number 7, an ice castle. Well, you find yourself stuck in an ice castle. Surprise, surprise. There are 3 doors you can escape through. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But behind the first door, you'll encounter an angry bear. Behind the second door, it's so cold you'll be frozen on the spot. And the corridor behind the third door is filled chest high with water, swarming with piranhas. Which door will you choose?
Right. Well, I know I was reading a book in school this morning, and I seen that, I don't know if I read it right, but apparently polar bears don't really hurt you. If I'm wrong and I sound stupid, I'm so sorry. Being frozen to death, wait until night, nah, that's still be cold. Maybe just wait in the castle. You can't go for piranhas because they were just piranhas. I don't have a clue. I'm just going with polar bear. No.
Now, if it's an ice castle, then the water behind the third door will also be frozen. Just climb on top of it and crawl out. Poor fishies, though. Wait a minute, they're piranha. Number 8, the mad scientist's magic lotion. Yes, he's back, and he's kidnapped you. The scientist wants to test his new protective cream on you. After covering you with this magic lotion, which you absolutely don't trust, he makes you choose one of 3 containers to jump in. One of the containers is filled with radioactive waste. In the second container, there's acid that can eat through metal. The third one is filled with lava from a volcano that destroyed a whole town a year ago. Which container will it be? You have 10 seconds.
Let me hear that again. I did not hear that.
Poor fish. The scientist wants to test his new protective cream on you. After covering you with this magic lotion, which you absolutely don't trust, he makes you choose one of 3 containers to jump in. One of the containers is filled with radioactive waste. In the second container, there's acid that can eat through metal. The third one is filled with lava from a volcano that destroyed a whole town a year ago. Which container will it be? You have 10 seconds to decide.
If someone don't go in, or for acid. You've been playing for acid, but it'll be radioactive wasting.
Hey, pick the container with lava. If the volcano erupted a year ago, the lava will already be solid and cool. Number 9, locked in a room. Well, since you just outsmarted the scientist, he decides to throw you in a room. You can only escape your dungeon through a hatch in the ceiling. Why are you asking? Yes, there are 3 of them. But upon opening the first hatch, you will be met by a nest of venomous snakes. A tank of boiling water is on top of the second hatch. And on the third hatch, there's that really hungry lion still waiting for a meal. He's recycling the prizes here. Pretty smart, huh? So, which hatch should you pick to escape when the villain falls asleep?
Right. So, you could... Right, I don't think it's a snake. I'll pass on the snake. And it's the water, boiling water as a choice. Wait for that to cool down. And the lion... You don't need food up to 2 weeks, but I'm going with, we'll see. I don't know, boiling water. Yeah. Feels like an hour to cool down, mate. And you'll sleep for an hour, so yeah, I'm going with that.
Yeah, choose the second one, because the boiling water will eventually evaporate.
Oh yeah. Look at me. Oh, I see it. What the?
You use broadband for? Put a fairer price on it.
Yo,
Talk,
yes,
tell
no,
everyone.
it's your wife for what I'm using it from.
Number 10, a mutant beast. So, back to the virus that escaped from the lab.
Once
This
again.
virus has turned some innocent animals into horrifying monsters. One of them has the bottom part of a mantis and the top part of a hammerhead shark. The second one is even more bizarre. An ape with an iguana's head. And the third one is a tiger with the head of an elephant. You have to fight one of these animals in an arena. Yes, you do. So, which one will you choose to increase your chances of survival?
This is so obvious. The mantis with that hammerhead shark's head, whatever it's called, because you just stand on it. Yeah. The monkey can't eat it, can't you?
Choose the mantis with the shark's head. Sharks can't breathe on land,
Oh, yeah?
so the monster won't even make it long enough for the fight to begin. Number
I got it
11,
right, but...
an angry rhino. You're a plastic surgeon and you just finished a bad nose job and the patient is furious with you. No, wait, that's rhinoplasty. Never mind. You're really on an African safari when, there's a furious rhino straight ahead and it's about to charge. Will you try to scare the animal away by shouting and trying to look intimidating? Or will you hide in the bushes or behind a tree? Maybe you can outrun it. You've got 10 seconds before this guy makes a pancake out of you.
Just wait, because rhinos won't hurt you. Yeah. Well, it's number 2, because you can't outrun it, and you can't be stupid.
The only effective way to escape an angry rhino is to hide behind a tree or in the bushes. These animals have really poor eyesight, and if you hide, they'll soon forget about you. And no, you can't outrun a charging rhino. They have a credit card. Charging rhino, get it? Number 12, a room without windows. Well, they must have a Mac. Okay, I'll stop. You're trapped in a room that's slowly getting filled with water coming from a faucet in the wall. There are no windows in the room, and the door is sealed shut. You have a mop and a big bucket. So, how are you going to get yourself out of this one?
Wait, are you stupid or something? The mop and the bucket must be a trick. You don't even need. You don't need the mop and the bucket. You could just tie. You could just stand in front of the water bucket from coming in. You silly poo head. Put the bucket over it so it stops, or something like that. Yeah. What's on the top off, you weirdo? Sorry.
Hey!
Just block the water. I was gonna say that, I bet you. If it does, yeah, you have to like. I meant subscribe, and if it doesn't, just like. So yeah, better go and do that.
Just turn the faucet off.
Well, I was right.
Yeah. And now to the most exciting part, your result.
Right, so hit the like and subscribe. This is our last one, and I'm doing it for now, boy. Right, come on.
If you cracked 1 to 4 riddles, you should probably avoid vampires, mad scientists, and any door you see. I'm kidding, but you could use some more practice in solving survival riddles. There are plenty of those here on the bright side. If your result is 5 to 8 solved puzzles, then you have good chances to pull through the most unexpected difficulties and dangers life sometimes has in store. Practice more, and most difficulties will turn into all. But if your score is 9 to 12, congratulations! A person like you can wriggle out of any difficulty, be it getting lost in the jungle, fighting your way out of a stuck elevator, or forgetting to buy milk for breakfast. Hey, keep perfecting your skills. So, were you able to escape all these scenarios completely unscathed? Did you count how many bad puns I made? Do you want me to quit or keep going? However you feel, let me know down in the comments.
Right, so let's get started. That was a good video. Honestly, if you enjoyed that, please like and subscribe and notification bell. But anyway, that was a good, I like riddling. And if Calibri, you're watching this, I'm get better at these riddles, so don't make fun of me. Or you shouldn't make fun of me. Just don't, yeah. I'm gonna be better at them. So yeah. One day I'll be able to use riddles, then see who's boss in it. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna go and use one of these riddles. Wait, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Have a good one. Nice. See you in a bit.